Hey everybody, I'm Coach Brick, and I'm here to make you into a lean, mean building machine. We're going to take it step by step and put together the coolest LEGO sets out there so that you will have the tools and tricks you need to build whatever crazy thing you can imagine.
Hey guys, welcome back to our LEGO Powerpuff Girls Bubbles Playground Showdown, set number 41287. This is part 2. Let's get into it. So, last time we left off on page 18, it's step 1. It's kind of confusing. It keeps resetting the steps. But just look for page 18, and we're going to start off with this green 2x4 plate. And then in step 2, you want to get this tan arch piece. It's like a 1x4 block with a half circle cut off the bottom. And that's going to go across the top row of studs on that green piece. Then in step 3, I'm going to grab these 2 gray pieces. One of them is a little can shape, and the other one is a single stud block with a hole in the side. Okay, so the one on the right hand side, you're going to put this on opposite corners, okay? You're going to put the square one on the right hand side and make sure that the hole is facing through the smaller end, and then the little can shape is going to go on the other side. And then we'll go to step 4, where we need this yellow 2x4 plate. It's going to go across the top, sandwiching that all together. And then we also have this gray double-ended clip. That's going to go into the end of this clip, okay? And like that. Now, step 5, we have these 2 pink 1x4 tiles. They're going to go across the top here, fit nice and square across there. And then step 6, we want to grab this little shovel shape. It has this clip hole inside. That's going to go into the clip, obviously. But it needs to go hanging down that direction so that this shovel part that hangs over the side is hanging off that way. If you put it the other way, it's not going to fit. The shovel's going to bump into the side here. Okay? Then, let's go to step 7. You're going to spin this around, and we're going to make this little milk carton. So I think it's a milk carton, yeah. So we have this little printed blue single stud square block, and it has a little picture of a cow and a flower on there. Then you're going to take a white cheese wedge, and you're going to put it on there, sliding off to the right. And I guess this just sits on top here. This is like a picnic table, kind of. Then step 8, we're going to make a couple little sandwiches. So you want to get, in the call-out box, it shows 2 of these single stud square plates in tan, and 2 single square tiles, and 2 little green beads. And you're basically just going to sandwich the green bead in the middle here. I don't know what kind of sandwiches these are with this green. A cucumber sandwich or something? I don't know. Tell me in the comments what you guys think these sandwiches are. What flavor or what ingredients. Peas? Peas sandwich, is that a thing? Ooh. Lettuce only? Anyway, there's your sandwiches on the picnic table. There's a little call-out box that says, ooh, don't betray. That you can put the sandwiches in here, apparently, and launch them out like that. It's like a little catapult. Catapult. Trebuchets are obviously superior, but here's a catapult. Now we can go to bag 2. Okay, so let's put this aside, and we're going to sort out bag 2, and we'll get back to normal speed. Okay guys, so let's see. So this is Princess Morbucks, I guess. I don't remember her name. I just remember her being like a really bratty girl. So we're gonna put her minifigure together. She has, let's see, where's this little purple tutu skirt and a little pink cell phone on a 1x2 tile, and then her little crown. So let's put the crown on this head. It has this tiny little hole. See the tiny hole? It actually has little holes here too. But you're going to put the crown in the middle of her head, a little tiny post on the end of that crown, Okay. You can put that onto the neck, and then when you put the legs on, you gotta put this little tutu shape on here first. Okay. So which one is it? Okay. So there's one of the sides of this tutu shape has a little indentation, and you want to put that on the top because that is going to fit the body shape into it, down into it. Okay. And then we can put her cell phone in her hand like this. Alright. So, there you have Princess Morbucks. And now we're going to build her little neck thing. That's going to be cool. So, put her aside. She can look like a bubble from it. There. Let's see. Step 1. We have this purple 1x4 plate. Then step 2, we need 2 of these white kind of foot shaped. It's like a 1x2 with one of the studs replaced with a side facing clip hole. These are going to go toe to toe. If you're following, like that. On either end. Then in step 3, you want to grab this 1x2 block with the hole through the side. That's going to go right in the middle over 2 toes. Okay, like that. Now in step 4, we need 4 light gray stud, or 3 light gray stud clips. I was looking at the number 4 for step 4. Okay, so those are all going to go in these 3 clip holes. Obviously, they're all facing the same direction. Then in step 5, grab these 2 gold pieces. There's 2 of these circle pieces. It looks kind of like a Captain America shield or like something, Wonder Woman or something like that. But I guess they're like speakers. And then there's also a gold 1x2 with the bar handle off the long side. That bar handle piece is going to go on the top here with the handle sticking out the back. And then these 2 star speaker things are going to go into those other 2 stud clips, so that the center hole is going to go around that stud clip. Okay, so it's centered on there like that. And then step 6, we have this little antenna, and that is going to go onto the left side like that. And when you fold this over, it should lay across the other stud on there. Okay. If not, be careful when if you have to twist this to rotate it. Make sure you grab the base of it a little bit, because I've broken these off or bent them by trying to twist them by grabbing the antenna. So be careful about that. Okay, so this is a little boombox thing, I guess. We're gonna put that aside. And let's see, step 1 on page 25. We need this nifty little piece. It's a dark gray, like it's a clip hole with 3 balls around it. Okay, like that. We're gonna put it like upside down if it were a T shape. So like that. And then in step 2, we need this long blue. It's a 3 station wide blue clip. We're gonna put the smaller end. See, notice there's a flange there. There's a small end and a double wide end. Put the single wide end down into that clip hole. And then in step 3, we're gonna make 2 of these according to the pallet box. We want to grab 2 of these 1x2 dark gray plates with the ball on one end, and then on the other end is the ball socket. Okay. Then there's 2 yellow 1x2 tiles. They're going to go across the top of those 2 dark gray pieces, and then these ball sockets are going to go on either side here, like that. It takes a little bit of force to get those to clip into place. Then in step 4, grab this yellow circle. It's a 4x4 circle plate, and it's going to go with the center hole down into this blue clip. Push that all the way down. Kind of rotates in there, but then in step 5, we're going to grab a dark gray 2x2 circle tile with a hole in it, and that is going to go down onto the blue clip also and clip down into the studs of that yellow plate. Okay, you might have to rotate it so that they get aligned. And then in step 6, grab a 2x2 yellow plate and go to step 7. We have a light gray 1x2 plate with a socket, or a ball socket off the end. We're going to put that on one end, ball socket hanging off, obviously. Then grab one of these like magenta transparent 1x2 plates and stick it on the back of that. And then on top of that, in step 8, we want to grab this 2x2 block with the slope and put it on top of here so that the slope is going down towards the socket. And then we also want to get this little lavender 1x2 tile and put it across the top of this slope piece. And then in step 9, we're going to look at the bottom end of this. There's a white, it's the same kind of 2x2 brick with the slope on it, but it's an inverted slope, okay? It's going to go onto the bottom of this so that the slope is also pointing towards the ball socket. And then we see that we need to double these, okay? So let's go back to step 6 and grab another one of these yellow 2x2s. And then step 7, our gray piece and our transparent magenta piece. And then our yellow slope goes on top with the lavender tile and the white slope, inverted slope underneath that. Okay, so then in step 10, we take this piece and bend these ball sockets down so they're like legs, okay? This is like the waist, these are the legs, and then these are going to be the feet, okay? So that the lavender side is the toe facing forward, and you're going to put those into each of the legs. Alright? Those in there, you give a little bit of a stance and angle the feet so that it stands flat like that. And then on to 11. In 11, grab this big gray piece. It's got a lot going on. It's pretty obvious which one it is, but we're going to use the side that has all these side-facing studs. And that's going to be up. And I'll grab a white 1x2 plate with the single clip hand going up the longer side, and 2 of these white beads. And the clip piece is going to go on the top here, across and centered with these 4 studs on across the top, and the beads are going to go side by side off either end of that. Okay. Step 13. Grab another one of these transparent magenta pieces. It's a 1x2 plate, and stick it right underneath that white 1x2 with the clip hand. Step 14. Grab this yellow trapezoid piece. It has a 2x2 pattern on there, and it's thin like a plate. Okay, it's going to go upside down, cover up all those pieces that we just put over the gray. And then we need a double wide yellow cheese slope to go on the bottom of that, so it's sliding down off the bottom. Okay, that. Then step 15, we want to get a white 2x2 rounded tile with the centered stud. That's going to go right in the center. Just drop it on there and twist it till it clicks into place. Press it down. And then you have this, these are kind of unusual. It's a little pyramid, a single stud square pyramid that's transparent magenta, and that's going to go right onto that single stud on that white piece. And then flip this over, and in step 16, I'm going to grab these little handlebar pieces. This light gray handlebar piece, that's going to clip into the white clip hand, and it has a little bit of an angle to it. See how it's not angled backwards? It's going to angle back into this cavity, okay? So this is where the little brat is going to stand and hold on to the handlebars, okay? So they're kind of curving like this. Then you also want to grab this yellow 2x2 barrel piece and stick it on the inside there. There's 4 inside studs that are facing outwards. Put it onto there, so she'll stand on that piece. And then in step 17, you bring this guy over, and this, on the very bottom, this clip ball is going to clip into this blue clip, okay? So push down on that yellow barrel, clip it into there. This can rotate like that. And then in step 18, we're going to build an arm, okay? Grab a white 1x3 tile, and also we need this light gray 1x2 plate, or I'm sorry, I told you tile, it's the white piece is a plate. It's going to go on here, let's see, on the left-hand side with the socket facing down, like that, and then these little black frying pan pieces, one of them is going to go on the end right here, that, sticking out the side. And then in step 20, you have these white, it's like a 1x2 plate with this bead launcher right here, and you gotta get the little gray piece that clips down inside it, okay? Drop it into there, and press down until it clicks. This is pretty tough. You gotta give it some real force to get it to clip into there. And then this is gonna set on top of here, so it's half over the gray piece and half on top of this little black frying pan, extending out over where the post, this little bar is sticking out. And then in step 21, grab one of these yellow 1x2 curved step slopes and put it across these 2 steps. It should be sloping down off the back, opposite of where this little launcher is. And we also need a yellow clip hand with a post socket, and that is going to go right into that black post, like that, with the hand oriented vertically. Now, in step 22, we get these little yellow, they're just like robot hand pieces. I don't really know what else they would be used for, but you're going to clip this one into that little clip hand like that, and you kind of have to slide it in at an angle like that, so that it clips in. And so that is going to be the arm of the robot. And bring this over in step 23 and put that into the robot like that. So you have these rotating arms. And move a little bit like this. And then we're going to do the other arm. So it's going to be starting with a 1x3 plate in white again, and then in step 25, grab another one of these light gray pieces, and this time it's going to be, let's see, it's going to be facing up. Okay. It's going to be facing up and on the left side. Alright, and then another one of the little black frying pans on the end there, and then in 26, grab another one of our launchers. There. Snap that in place. There we go. And remember, put that over the top there so the launcher is facing the same way as that black post that's sticking out of there. And grab the little yellow clip hand with post hole and the curved step slope. And then in 28, we have our little robot hand guy. It's going to go on the left side. And then 29, bring this over, flip it into the shoulder, and then in step 30, you have our little $1 bill, $100 bill, excuse me, and this gold 1x2 plate with the bar handle. The $1 bill is going to go on top of that, and this is going to clip onto the back here, onto those 2 dark gray clip hands, and kind of, I don't know what that's going to do. It's kind of a strange thing, but okay, we have these, all these little transparent magenta beads that can go on there. They're going to clip into these launchers, and you can shoot those out. It's going to get lost. Oh, got it. Okay. So the mech is all done, and we can put Princess Ready Pants into here. I'm going to turn her hand so they can hold the handlebars. Flip her hand in first. Might make it easier to get her lined up, and then stick her feet in there. Oh, she dropped her phone. The screen didn't crack. Alright. So, she's in there now. Probably couldn't see any of that, but yeah, so she's got her little mech going on. We have our playground slide. We also have our merry-go-round and our little cubby with the clock, our boombox, bubbles, and our picnic table, playground table, with cell phone and this little octopus guy. And, you know, they can have their little battle. Yeah. Anyway, that's it. So, thanks for joining us, guys. We'll see you next time. There's lots of other videos. Check them out. Please give us a like and subscribe. We really appreciate it, and we'll see you later.